Today we will be continuing our series of tutorials on offline sorted batch file processing. Sifting through data channel by channel can be time consuming. Using a batch file to send channel information in the form of channel summaries to PowerPoint allows for quick viewing of all channels without selecting each individual channel. Users can identify channels with waveforms of interest quickly, and then further examine those units. We will also be going over some other basic batch commands, some of which we went over in more detail in our first offline sorter batch file processing video, the link to which you can find in this video's description. First, locate the data file you would like to use. In this case, our file is named 32chan recording 1, as you can see here. Next, open that file in Offline Sorter. As you can see, this data has not yet been sorted. At this point, you could manually set up your parameters for filtering and sorting, but using batch commands, you can automate the process instead, and then use the parameters for other data files. We're going to close OFS and go to our batch file. For this tutorial, we already have a batch file written and saved. This is our batch file. Let's go through everything to see what it's going to do once executed. To start, we need to specify the file that is to be processed. As you can see, we have our 32chan recording 1 data file selected. Now we need to tell Offline Sorter that we want to perform filtering, waveform detection, sorting using the value seeking command, send the sort summary to PowerPoint, and export to a PL2 file. We do this using the command shown here. The command sort summary to PP is the important command here for us to be able to view each channel's sort summary in PowerPoint. The cutoff filter is set at 300 Hz. Then we set the waveform detection threshold to 2.5 sigmas. The next part of our batch file will tell the software that we want spikes that are 32 samples wide with the threshold crossing at sample 8 and no subsequent triggers until 40 samples have elapsed. Next, we set the parse and radius multiplier to 1.0. The parse and radius multiplier is a user-definable setting when using the value-seeking auto-sorting method. Now that you have set the parameters, we tell OFS to save the continuous data. Then you can set save process cont to 1 to have export to PLX save the upsampled and filtered version of the continuous data, or set to 0 to save the raw continuous data. Now you are ready to proceed to processing. To run this batch file, open Offline Sorter, click File, then Execute Batch Command File, find your batch file, and open it. Once the batch command has processed, you'll be able to visualize your sorted data. The file will be saved, and PowerPoint will be opened with the sort summaries for each channel. With PowerPoint open, the user can quickly jump to a summary of the processing results for each channel. This is much faster than manually loading each channel via the Offline Sorter GUI. Within the PowerPoint presentation, the user can see the number of units sorted and the average waveform shape, as well as statistical results of the chosen processing parameters. One added benefit of batch processing and exporting the results to PowerPoint is the ease with which parameters can be adjusted and the results easily accessed. For example, it may be obvious by looking through the per-channel results within the PowerPoint file that a different threshold value should be used. This parameter is easily changed within the batch. Once changed, the batch can be run again on the raw unprocessed data file, and the results easily accessed and evaluated in the PowerPoint file. This flexibility is powerful and useful for processing large data files. It also enables the user to apply objective practices to data processing steps. Thank you for your time. If you have any questions or require further assistance, please email us at info@plexon.com or go to plexon.com for more information.